All right, welcome to another episode of our podcast. I'm Jamison Manwaring, CEO of Neighborhood Ventures, and I have a great panel with me today. Heidi Butler, who is Director of Finance at Neighborhood Ventures, and Bart Dill, Director of Investor Relations. So we're constantly talking to investors. We're seeing so many things in the multifamily market, including all the assets that we have and are managing. So we're excited to jump into some of the major things that we've been seeing the last few weeks when it comes to multifamily, in particular multifamily in the Southwest and Arizona. So we're going to jump in with some major things that continue to happen in Arizona. Intel awarded $8.5 billion in CHIPS Act grants. So Intel is the other large semiconductor company that's based here in the valley. They're kind of in the south side of the valley. TSMC, Taiwan Semiconductor, on the north side of the valley. And total federal commitments could top $40 billion for Intel and their work that's happening here. This is after the TSMC plant, which is north of the valley in North Phoenix, is also doing a $40 billion plant there. So Arizona is becoming the place for chips in the U.S. as this onshoring continues to come post-COVID, where we want to have more production, more manufacturing onshore, and Arizona is becoming a big beneficiary of that. The U.S. Department of Commerce, in part of this $8.5 billion grant package, is also giving another $11 billion in loans, plus tax credits. In total, it could be as much as $100 billion in qualified investments that are linked to the CHIPS Act and bringing chips production onshore. So this continues to be a major development for Arizona. All told, Intel's federal award package could support 30,000 new jobs, including 3,000 manufacturing and 6,000 construction jobs in Arizona.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a great opportunity for Arizona's economy. These are blue-collared, skilled jobs, which we need more of.
Yeah, and it's part of this ecosystem and momentum that we're getting in Arizona, that we're seeing, that is driving continued investment. And that's what you start to see in, unfortunately or fortunately, one of the kind of the laws of nature and capitalism is areas that are thriving, they thrive more because more people come in, more companies want to jump into that. Now you get these types of dollars from the government, and that just adds to the momentum.
Well, and I think one of the things we touched on right at the beginning there is it's amazing what can happen with government support in different areas. The U.S. Secretary of Commerce, Gina Raimondo, said she set an aggressive goal for CHIPS program that America would produce roughly 20% of the world's leading-edge chips by the end of the decade. With that kind of support, growth can happen substantially faster than without it. And that support financially pushing Arizona will be.
Yeah, there's no doubt this has been driven by the public sector, not just the private sector. And now as we get into the election season and nearing November, and we're here in the purplest of purple states, Arizona, the Biden administration has a lot of TV ads and ads that I'm seeing that are talking about the CHIPS Act, that are talking about the Inflation Reduction Act and how that's driving growth to Arizona. So we are agnostic here. We're not going to talk about politics. We're agnostic when it comes to politics. What we're talking about is the impacts of decisions that have been made and where Arizona sits. So whether you like the current administration or not, they're trying to definitely take credit for this.